Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the match between PSG and FC Barcelona, and in this game Barcelona has tied against PSG in Paris 1-1. It is official that FC Barcelona has been eliminated by PSG with a total score of 5-2. PSG will advance towards the quarterfinals and FC Barcelona have been officially out from the round of 16. So here's the thing everybody, I think that Barcelona in this game, they have fought very well. I think that from the very beginning of this game, Barcelona really did give it their all. And in the end, I think that many fans coming out from this game are not going to be frustrated by the way Barcelona has approached PSG. It's very unfortunate to see Barcelona and Lionel Messi leave very early in the Champions League, but that is basically what we have to come down to. But this is not the end, ladies and gentlemen. This is a brand new beginning of what FC Barcelona could become. So here's what we are going to do in today's post-match review. We are going to be talking about the first half and then the second half, and then give the overall review of this whole game, starting with the first half. Now, with the lineup coming out against PSG, Ronald Koeman did decide to use a 3-4-3. We did not go for a 3-5-2 like we have previously discussed. Ronald Koeman did use a 3-4-3, and I do believe that the main reason why we went with this type of system, it is because Ronald Koeman right now does not believe in having the two main center backs that should be playing within that back three, which is Samuel Umtiti and Longley simultaneously. And it's sad to see that, right? It's sad to see that a world champion like Samuel Umtiti is not going to be used within the starting 11. Ronald Koeman does not count on him so much to the point where he would much rather change the whole system just so he would not use Samuel Umtiti and Longley simultaneously, because he could use Samuel Umtiti and Longley if he wanted to, like he could, and it could work. But looking at the type of form and level these two players are at, it would make no sense for Koeman to use these two at the same time, and especially within that back three. So that is why we did use the 3-4-3, and Frankie de Jong was going to act as the center back between MINGUEZA and Longley. So now going into the first half, Barcelona started very strong like we previously did discuss. Barcelona were dominating the midfield against PSG, and that is what we wanted to see. This is the type of Barcelona we wanted to see going up against PSG on this night, is to bring a fight, is to show that we have dignity, and to show that we will not go down without a great fight and give PSG a tough way to go into the quarterfinals. And Barcelona were simply firing on all cylinders. They were using every attacking option they could use against PSG. We saw Serginho Dest going up and down the right flank. We saw Jordi Alba going up and down the left flank. We saw Frankie de Jong sometimes step out of his center back position and went on to attack alongside with Lionel Messi. We saw Pedri and Antoine Griezmann and Dembele trying to create chances around the box. Barcelona were doing everything they could to get that early goal against PSG in the first half, and it really did show. The attitude was very clear, and one of the greatest key battles that we have seen in that first half was between MINGUEZA and Kylian Mbappe. Now, I'm going to fanboy just for a little bit on MINGUEZA, because I do think that MINGUEZA in this game has showed his quality. The way that we have seen MINGUEZA anticipate what Kylian Mbappe was going to do before he even received the ball, that is something that not every 19 to 20-year-old does get extremely quickly. MINGUEZA has shown that he has enough experience in order to take down a very tough opposition player, which was Kylian Mbappe. And the way that we did see MINGUEZA dispose the ball away from Kylian Mbappe was something that was world class. I cannot say this enough. MINGUEZA has been showing so much quality as of late, and especially against PSG, and more specifically against Kylian Mbappe, that this is a player that seriously needs to be considered to be a first team starter for FC Barcelona in the next season. Because man, let me tell you, the way that we saw Kylian Mbappe struggling to even progress into the final third, it was because of one player. It was because of Oscar MINGUEZA. And the fact that we saw an academy player, a player who was not even considered to be used in the starting 11 within the Barcelona B squad a few months ago, the fact that that player was taking down the best young player in the world, maybe it's Erling Haaland, but the fact that he was taking down one of the best players in the world, that is something that we just have to recognize and give special recognition towards too. And going further into the game, up until the 25th minute, we continue to see Pedri and Lionel Messi and Dembele and Antoine Griezmann continuing to create chances. The tempo of Barcelona's game was top notch. Everything that Barcelona were doing, they were doing very, very well. And out of the three players that we have seen in that front three between Dembele, Antoine Griezmann and Lionel Messi, it was clear that the player that was responsible to put away the chances in those first 25 to 30 minutes was Dembele. Now, it was so unfortunate to see Dembele miss so many sitters sitters to put Barcelona at least 2 or 3-0 up within those first few minutes. And that was our moment, right? Those were the moments where Barcelona should be going up 2 or 3-0 in those first few minutes. But yet again, we have seen Dembele miss those sitters, and it is very unfortunate to see, and it is something that Ronald Koeman is going to have to greatly work on with Dembele. There is so much quality within this young Frenchman, but there is one thing that is greatly hindering FC Barcelona as a whole, and that is Dembele's finishing. But nonetheless, within those first 25 to 30 minutes, I want to make it very clear to show you guys just how dominant Barcelona were up against PSG. If you were to look at the stats here, within those first 30 minutes, Barcelona took a total of 10 shots, and you compare that to PSG, who took a total of 3 shots. You go down further down the list. Barcelona had a total of 4 shots on target compared to PSG, who had a total of 1. And keep in mind, looking at these stats here, these are the type of stats that Barcelona has displayed in Paris. This is not at the Camp Nou. This is in Paris. Another key battle that we have seen was within the midfield. The only reason why PSG lost control of the game in the first half, it was because players such as Busquets, Pedri, sometimes Frenkie de Jong were completely dominating the midfield. And we also did see Lionel Messi connect very well and drop deep alongside Busquets and Pedri. And PSG knew this. PSG knew that we're probably going to be dominating in the midfield. And that is why we did see that every time Barcelona lost possession, whether it was coming from Busquets or Pedri, PSG immediately went on the counter-attack and into the final third. That was something that Barcelona highly needed to take care of as the match went forward. And it was quite clear that Barcelona's main goal was to not lose the ball in the middle of the pitch. That was very critical. Now, fast forwarding towards the 30th minute, and we did see Kylian Mbappe score a penalty that did lead towards PSG on a lead 1-0. Now, seeing how this penalty was created, I cannot believe that yet again, in another game, going this far in this season under Ronald Koeman, the exact same player has cost us the game and gave us yet again another penalty, and that is the Frenchman center back Lenglet. Lenglet yet again has given us another negative impact for FC Barcelona. I do not know if Lenglet is going to be continuing after this season, but there is going to be discussions, right? The discussion of Lenglet's continuity with FC Barcelona, it is going to be questioned, and I'm not going to give my opinion whether we should keep Lenglet, yes or no, but there will be discussions, and that is the only thing that we should know coming out away from this game. And then fast forward towards the 37th minute, and we did see Lionel Messi score a goal against PSG. And let me tell you guys, this was a golazo. This was a superb goal coming from Lionel Messi. This was a goal that was not expected by FC Barcelona because of the way that they have been playing throughout the whole course of this match. Lionel Messi, out of all of the people and all of the players in this game, has scored a goal from outside the box. And this really did look like a goal that Messi did score up against Liverpool in terms of the distance and the speed of the ball. This was a great goal. This was a goal that no goalkeeper in the world could stop. And Lionel Messi did put PSG in a 1-1 tie with Barcelona on the 37th minute. This is going to be a goal that's going to be highly remembered for years to come, because man, this was a top-notch goal. And then fast forward towards the 45th minute, and we did see Barcelona receive a penalty which could have potentially put Barcelona in a 2-1 lead on the 45th minute before we did even enter the second half. Lionel Messi was the player that was supposed to take the penalty, and he did, but unfortunately Messi has missed the penalty. The fact that Barcelona could have gone 2-1 into the second half was completely crossed out, and Messi has missed the penalty, and Keylor Navas has showed up for PSG before the second half did start. And looking at the first half overall, this could have been a 2-1 lead or a 3-1 lead for FC Barcelona. When it came to how Barcelona approached PSG from the first minute to the 45th minute, this could have been a game where Dembele and Lionel Messi could have had 2 goals each. But Barcelona, in the end, were very unlucky. And then going into the second half, we did see the exact same thing. Barcelona continued to show their dominance. They showed that they are the bigger team against PSG in Paris. We did see Frenkie de Jong show his masterclass by understanding what it takes to actually be a great center back. I do applaud Frenkie de Jong for stepping up and playing as a center back. He did extremely well. We also did see Antoine Griezmann get more involved in the final third of the attack. And then we also saw the youth players such as Moriba and Trincao coming in later around the 70th minute. And if you were to look at the game from Barcelona from the first half and the second half, if Barcelona came with this approach in the first game, in the first leg between PSG and Barcelona in Barcelona, this tie would have been so much more different. And it is just so crazy to know that. To know that if Barcelona just were to give that extra firepower, that extra edge, that extra aggression at the Camp Nou, this situation would have been much more different. But in the end, it did seem like Barcelona lost this tie in the first leg, because in this second game, in the second leg, Barcelona did not disappoint whatsoever. I am coming out of this match not frustrated, not unhappy on the way that Barcelona have played against PSG. They did a wonderful job. This is a team that will be fighting for titles in the near future, and they will be competitive going forward for years to come, because by the end of the second half, in the second leg, Barcelona have been eliminated, and that is okay. It is okay that Barcelona have been eliminated under Ronald Koeman. And now hearing the fact that Barcelona are out of the UCL and they have been eliminated from the round of 16, there are many questions that will be arising. One of the greatest questions that will come up is going to be, will this result hinder Koeman's continuity with FC Barcelona? And let me tell you guys, the fact that Barcelona did not progress and went into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, it is not over. It is not over for Ronald Koeman, because there is still a chance that this Barcelona team can still win silverware in this year. It is not over. Barcelona can't claim to be the Spanish champions in this season. Going into the final of the Copa del Rey, seeing how close we are into reaching the first spot within La Liga table, Barcelona still have a chance to win 2 trophies within this league season. And I think that that is something that we have to focus on going forward, is to realize that if these youth players, this rejuvenated Barcelona, wins 2 trophies and claims Spanish champions in this league season, this is an upgrade. This is an upgrade of what we have done in the previous season, regardless if we got out away from the Champions League in the round of 16. And Antoine Griezmann did say this after the match was over: we have played really well and had a couple of clear chances, as well as a penalty. We now have the Copa del Rey final and La Liga to focus on, which is correct. Griezmann is coming in with the correct attitude. There is still a very big chance that Barcelona can still have a great season. And then he continued to say, it's painful to get knocked out so soon. We'll be back next season. And we will. Barcelona will come back next season. And I also do believe that this was also a game that has shown where the flaws are at in this FC Barcelona squad. What positions within the squad does need to be strengthened. And Laporta does know this. Laporta was in Paris looking at this team, completely understanding what were the strengths and weaknesses of this squad. And let me tell you, there will be signings in this summer. There will be attempts where Barcelona is going to want to strengthen the forward line and the defensive line for the next season. But that is it, right? Barcelona have been eliminated. There is still so much to look forward to, and we will be discussing even more on what this match could mean for Ronald Koeman later in this week. That's going to be it for today's Barcelona post-match review. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Were you happy with this performance? Were you frustrated by this performance? And who do you believe was the man of the match coming out away from this game? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.